Ada for refusing to argue in front of our kids. So, my partner is autistic and I have ADHD, which means our house is already a fun little cocktail of two neurodivergent adults trying their best. We recently got into a fight because he started raising his voice about me not doing what we had agreed, something about chores, while our kids, toddlers, were right there. I calmly told him I didn't want him raising his voice in front of them, not because I wanted to silence him, but because I don't think our children should be collateral damage in grown-up arguments. Instead of cooling down, he got angrier and kept going, telling me I was being selfish for not wanting to listen to him and saying, "Everything is always about me." I repeated in a calm voice that I wasn't going to continue the conversation like this with the kids present. He took that as me walking away from the discussion and got even more upset. He tried to convince me he was calm by lowering his voice, but his whole presence just screamed frustration, so I declined. The kids were getting a bit unsettled, so I absolutely drew the line there. My partner tried telling me that the kids were restless because they were hungry, but I ignored that statement. He ended up leaving the room angry. Fast forward a couple of hours later. He had visibly calmed down and I asked him, once the kids were in bed, if he wanted to talk about earlier. But he said he didn't want to. When I asked him why, he said there's no point. Because he doesn't feel the things I felt earlier. He did apologize for his behavior, but told me he hates it when he can't talk about his feelings with me. I try to explain to him that he absolutely can, just not around the kids. Now I'm stuck wondering, Ada for setting that boundary and refusing to argue in front of our kids?